three things you think of when you think about me? What are three things you think about when you think about your favorite author, specifically someone who is on social media? If you're an author, does your author self and your real self match? Let's talk about that.
Rivers run dry, dust spreads in the air.
My name is Kelly Martin. I write books about ghosts, hauntings, and all things paranormal. I'm looking for a much better tagline, so that one is not great. So bear with me. Today's topic is, what do you do when you don't match your brand? Or more specifically, what do you do for a living doesn't match your brand? And to throw even more onto the fire, what if your job in real life doesn't match your brand? Like, at all. And I imagine this goes with a lot of people, because some people write spicy things and they don't really have a spicy life. Or maybe they write not spicy things and they have a spicy life. We're not talking about that part of it, but if that's you, you are totally welcome in this conversation. Now, if you look at my social media and my books, it's really dark. Really dark, really creepy. I love all things haunted house. I go ghost hunting, from goodness sakes, which I do feel is good and matches my author brand, because I write about ghost hunters and hauntings. I absolutely love abandoned houses. I adore ghost hunting TV shows. Ghost Brothers is my favorite. I watch so many paranormal YouTube channels that it's pretty much all on my For You or my recommended page, which is like Sam and Colby and the Paranormal Files are my favorites. And of course, Watcher's Ghost Files. I feel like that part of my brand hits. However, if you know me in real life, I taught for almost 20 years. And not only did I teach, I taught pre-K for 16 years. That's right. I taught 4-year-olds for 16 years. I was also in special education. I never talked about my ghost hunting or anything like that with my kids or my parents, because why would I? I wasn't there to talk about myself. I was there to talk about their children and their progress. But it was out there on social media and under my real name. Now, I never had any parents complain, but I always thought it was a bit weird. It felt a bit weird to me. Now, I have a new job now. I'm not a teacher anymore. I quit last year, which still seems kind of surreal to me. But I'm a developmental therapist under early intervention. I get to work with babies through 5-year-olds and their parents with developmental delays. And I absolutely so much love it. Part of my personality is bright and bubbly. And if you meet me in real life, that's me. Lots of people say, wow, you aren't like I thought you'd be. Which got me thinking more about, this topic. What do you do when your author brand and your books don't mix well with what you do in real life, especially if you use your real name? And am I thinking too much about it? Well, of course I do, because I do that for everything. But I'm overthinking it. I'm overthinking it a lot. But in case you're overthinking things too, we got each other. But I'm guessing if you made it this far, you're either like me, you like my voice, bless your soul, or you're struggling with this idea as well. So let's chat and see if we can work out some sort of happy medium. Now, I honestly, at least for me, feel like it's more of an internal struggle. How deep is that? We're getting deep right now. I feel like there are two sides. The bubbly, happy, excited lady who sings Wheels on the Bus, does happy dances for party successes, and sings with all the gusto of Miss Rachel. And then there's book me, author me, the me that's into haunted houses and ghost hunting and paranormal investigating, who talks to dead things on spirit boxes sometimes. And that person's pretty awesome too. Not the same, well, technically the same, but pretty awesome. So I guess this video's purpose for me and for you is to have the ability to accept both versions of ourselves and go forth. So why do I feel this is even an issue? Nobody has commented on this. In the whole 10 plus years I've been in publishing, nobody has ever commented on me writing scary books and not having the most scary day job. Nobody has ever commented on that. To be fair, though, I don't wear my ghost hunting shirts at my day job, and I don't wear my developmental therapy shirts when I'm ghost hunting. So, that might be why. But anyway, my social media is tied together. This is kind of the problem I should have foreseen when I started all this. Kelly Martin is public, baby, especially on Facebook. It's me in all places, which means people I know, all the people know I write scary books. If something spooky happens to them, they tell me, which, to be fair, I get really excited about. I love it. And to also be fair, the people I work with know this about me. They know. They're okay with it. This is just a me thing. So let's get that out there. I work with some awesome people. Now, since Kelly Martin is me, person and author, I feel like it's a bit difficult to separate them at times. Maybe I should have used a pen name before, and I have tried before, but it never stuck. So what does that mean? Since I already tied everything together, and since this is my 10th, 11th, 12th year in publishing, I'm not starting over. So where does that leave me? Where does that leave you? The only thing we can do is accept it. I know the advice is so big in this video. Slowly we're going to accept it. I've started with my Instagram. My Instagram is Kelly Martin Author, and it has been for a while. But I used to have my kids, my personal kids, on it too. I mean, it still does. My daughter wanted her prom pictures made at a creepy abandoned house, so that fit my brand. So that, of course, went on there. It used to be more real life Kelly focused. Now the Kelly you see on there is still me, still real, but there's more of the spooky side, the author side. Same for TikTok. I've leaned to the spooky side of writing, and I love it. I've even changed the title of this YouTube channel to Publish It in Poltergeist, which makes me wonder why I never did it before, because it's the coolest name ever, and I love it. And I've started using my author page on Facebook for more Halloween things, but it still goes over into my personal page sometimes, and I still have that internal anxiety. I feel like when people see me and see that I write books, they see someone who probably writes cozy mysteries or cozy sweet romances or, I don't know, anything cozy. And I have to admit, I think about it. I love those types of books. I read those types of books. But I don't write that kind. And I guess that's the rub. That's what I have to kind of quit overthinking. So, do you make a persona to sell books? A persona that goes with your brand and your books? Do you write what goes with your own specific personality? So here's some things I'm going to focus on going forward to match my personality with my books and make some sort of brand out of it. Number one, I'm going to stop overthinking it. Seriously, it is not that big of a deal. It's not a big enough deal to make a video about it. But we did. We're here. We've done it now. Number two, you can be bubbly and scary. Look at Gomez Addams. I aspire to be Gomez Addams. I want that on my tombstone someday. I aspire to be Gomez Addams. Number three, redefine what spooky and creepy mean to me. I'm sure you all know that it doesn't mean that a person has to be serious all the time. Some of my favorite creators on TikTok and YouTube I said TikTok. Oh my gosh, TikTok and YouTube talk about the creepier things in life. Some are morticians. I love a lot of the morticians. I think the one is called Laura the Mortician on TikTok. I'll try to find her and link her below. She's fantastic. And then there's another one on YouTube that I love called Ask the Mortician. And I have her book. Her name's Caitlin. And she's fantastic. I love her. Anywho, they don't fit the quote-unquote aesthetic of what you would think of for spooky and creepy. Number four, find a tagline that fits me and my current and future books, because I have not figured it out yet. And you would think I would have after all this time, but I've not. Number 5, stop trying to draw a line that divides work Kelly from writer Kelly. I'm just me. Now, I still won't talk about my books with my families because I'm not there for that. But if they happen to find me, hello, howdy, welcome. I'm not creepy. I promise. I'm not. I like spooky things, but that's just me. That's just how we're rolling. Number 6, I'm going to relax. And if this is something that's bothering you, perhaps you should join me in relaxing. Number 7, stop trying to be like other people. I'm not CJ Tudor, even though I'd love to be. Have you read her books? They're fantastic. I'm not Stephen King or Maureen Johnson or Anne Rice or Sin Baylog, even though I love Sin Baylog's books as well, and I have all of them, and she's amazing. I'm Kelly Martin. You are you. And maybe if we stopped overthinking and focused on the good and the positive, we, or rather, I, would get a lot more done. So, after all that ramble, what about you? Do you have a genre or book brand identity crisis? Does your personality match your books? Do you try to get them to match your books? All I know is that I'm done with it. This is me. I'm Kelly Martin, not the actress. I write books with haunts, heart, and horror. Ooh, I might use that. Haunts, heart, and horror. Maybe that'll be my new tagline. I do ghost hunts for book research because I like it. I gave my sister a shirt for Christmas that says my sister makes me ghost hunt. It's true. Sometimes, I turn on ghost hunting shows when I get lonely. Just to do it. Now, the next video, we're going to talk about writing hacks to help you write faster. That's not going to be any kind of big, deep, philosophical, look deep into our soul type of video. It's going to be a fun, different type of writing hacks to help you write faster that I have learned in my last 12 years in this industry. So that's going to be a whole lot of fun, hopefully helpful. I hope to see you there. Please subscribe. I have been wanting so desperately to hit 1,000 subscribers for years. It's getting so close now, guys. So close. So hit the bell if you subscribe. If you want to see any kind of additional or future videos from me. And I do realize that that's on me. I need to make content and videos that are important to you. This may not be important to you. It was important to me at the time when I wanted to make the video about it. But I hope you stick around, because if this wasn't important to you, maybe another video or another topic would be important to you too. So I promise there won't be all writer crisis videos. I promise that sometimes they just happen, and that just comes with it. So I will see you in the next video. Let's chat in the comments. Do you think you match your quote unquote brand? How do you deal with it? 1, in your real personal life, and 2, with social media. I saw an author one time who wrote very steamy, spicy books, and she had a very hard time with it because people assumed that was her life, like that was her relationship with her husband, and she was like, it is just a story. And it was kind of difficult for her in the town that she lived in. It's not like that for everybody. It was just for this author that I had talked to at the time. So yeah, how do you deal with that? Do you deal with that? Do you have to deal with that? Did you use a pen name so you don't have to deal with any of that? Let's talk about it in the comments. I'm really interested in this topic, and I can't wait to hear from you. All right. I will see you in the next video. Like I said, it's overwriting hacks to help you write faster, and I will talk to you later. Bye.